Hi guys, my name is Grace and this is I feel guided to do this reading about message of the divine masculine towards the divine feminines. I haven't been doing twin flame readings, energy checks for a while, but I found this song. It's called Silverstein is Still Dreaming. Still Dreaming is the title. Um I'll put it down below if you feel guided to listen to that song because that's the inspiration to this reading. So, yeah, let's see what this is about and what they want to say where they currently at right now. Okay. First card is the Queen of Pentacles. So, whether the divine feminine watching this, whether you're a man or a woman, you're being represented as the Queen of Pentacles here. So, this is the energy of the feminine, the mother type, the very warm, that has a warm, caring nature, and very balanced, and balanced at the same time, independent but grounded energy. I feel like you give them this grounding type of energy. And then two cards came up. Six of Cups. So definitely, if you look into that song, it says something about the divine masculine dreaming, remembering the memories. Definitely, for sure, because it's dreaming, and somehow they just cannot get the divine feminines off their mind, and it's almost like they cannot really. They want to just stay sleeping because because through dreaming, divine masculines can connect with their divine feminines. So that's what the song is about, and we have the King of Pentacles. Come on, you saw that. You saw both of those cards popped out. I mean, I feel like the divine masculines are just dreaming of them being the King of Pentacles, and you divine feminines being the Queen of Pentacles here. And at the middle card, it's like the connecting energy is the Six of Cups, which is remembering the memories, the good memories. Sometimes you just want to stay in this like beautiful, almost like fantasy, instead of being in the physical. But because this both are the physical cards, this is how the divine masculines and divine feminines are connected right now, the Six of Cups. And because these two cards are both physical cards, they want to be connected in the physical card. They want to have this commitment as the King of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles, which is the divine feminines, divine masculine energy. They want to be the man here, the King of Pentacles. Also with the Six of Cups here, Six of Cups also is an energy of someone coming back from the past or someone returning. So that's the main energy. Maybe most of the divine masculines are thinking of that, feeling that, whether they're doing about anything about it or not. But I feel like most of them, I feel guided to not do anything about what they're currently feeling. So if you feel still think, if they're still think of you, the divine, your divine masculine, and you found this video, this is just a confirmation that yes, they still think of you, even though I feel like most of them right now are in their hermit mode. They're almost like they're forced in a hermit mode. I'm also getting, even though I don't have the cards here, I'm also getting they're just in that Eight of Swords energy, kind of making a prison in they've imprisoned themselves through their thoughts, their own thoughts. They are prisoned to their own mind, and because this is all about the memories, and they just want to escape from that. Maybe they I feel like they probably are struggling in the physical right now, so I feel like this, remembering the divine feminines, remembering someone, that this is because this Queen of Pentacles here is someone that you want to commit to, someone that you want to have a serious relationship, someone that you want to marry, someone that you just want to have a commitment. So I feel like to escape that, whatever they're struggling on right now, they think of the divine feminines and um what could happen in the future, which is like obviously they're trying to think at it in a positive way. So that's what I'm getting, but it's almost like an escapist way also. Let's see what else. Let's look into more detail into these cards here. So their energy in regards to their general mental energy right now, mental state, general mental state of divine masculine. It's coming up as Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is them realizing that they might have abandoned their divine feminines, or they're the one who is now feeling abandoned. I feel like they think the divine feminines have already are living their lives. At least that's how you appear to them, the divine feminines. I feel like it's almost like, as I've already said from the previous readings, it's almost like the tables have turned. It's like whatever songs, like for me personally, whatever songs I dedicated to my divine masculine before, when I was hurting, when I can't stop thinking about my divine masculine and I'm obsessing about him, all those songs are coming back. But I feel that those songs are now what, like the divine masculines are now feeling what the divine feminines have felt when they felt abandoned. But because most of the divine feminines, especially the divine feminines that I feel like I connect to, you've already tried to detach and focus on your own self. Because of that, it seems like the tables have turned. The divine feminines, the divine masculines are now on that energy of dark night of the soul. So it's quite a depressing energy, but I feel like they need to get into this state, into this dark, almost dark state, to be able to come out to the light, to be able to really learn the lesson that they need to learn. So their mental state when they think about you, I forgot to pick a card about a clarifier about this Five of Pentacles. So I'm just gonna pick a card. What is this about in terms of their general mental state? Remember, this is what's on their mind. Really pick the card. This wants to come out. The fledgling. Straight up from this card, just looking at this card, I feel like there's still a lot of passion here because of this, like, almost like burning fire in the chest area. And this is like this is like a new beginning. At the same time, I feel like they're being guided by spirit to get out of their head and get into their go in within, go trust in their intuition, because we have here the moon in the forehead, instead of being in their mind, because their mind is telling them, their ego is telling them that they just don't want to be rejected. Oh, so that's what I'm getting here. their ego, their mind, when they think about their divine feminines, they don't want to come back and be rejected. That's also what I'm getting. This is a time for them to learn new things. That's what the fledgling is about. This is perfect because this card is about because it's saying here, I was well guided to read it from the book. This is a time for you. This is a time for divine masculines to remember that they cannot know things until they experience them. So the guidance from them, what this is about, is that they cannot really know for sure if they're going to be rejected by their divine feminines, even though they expect the worst for most of them because this is a dark energy. They cannot know for sure if they will be rejected if they don't take the risks of approaching the divine feminines, whether it's to seek for forgiveness or to come back. So they have to be able to experience this, whatever this is. I feel like also they're trying to perfect it in their head how they want to come to their divine feminines, but they should be at peace in the fact that they cannot really know for sure what will happen, and they cannot really make everything perfect. You cannot really expect everything. You just have to do it. Sometimes you really just have to do it because you don't know what you will expect. But I feel like they're trying to get it perfect. They're trying to imagine all scenarios, every scenarios to be like prepared for it. So because there's a fear of that rejection. But it's a sign of new growth, new possibilities, and new beginnings because it's the one card here. So they should be willing to have that passion to be able to step forward. I feel like the spirit's helping them in that. So that's where their mental state is at. Where is this? What's their mental image of their divine feminines? That how they see their divine feminines in their mind. I want to know about that. So I'm going to use this card. So these two cards came up. Acorn's Invitation and Touch, Exchange, Connection. Connection. This is the key word, connection. They want to have that. It's not even about I feel like they miss that having that open those little things. It's more than just lust, it's more than just sex. They miss those little things like holding hands, that touch, that embrace, those little things that makes you feel connected to another person, that makes you feel like you're intimate at a soul level more than just a physical. Those little things, I feel like that's what they miss. And they miss that connection. And definitely, I've already said, this is what this song is about that I got, the Still Dreaming song. It's about their divine masculine still feeling that connection. So this card is perfect. And it's all the green here because they're still connected to their divine feminines within their heart. They want that exchange. Okay? How they see the divine feminines, you shimmer. You're glamorous. You're very attractive. You're very confident. But in a grounding way with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're very grounded. You're independent. You don't rely on other people. You do your own thing. And that's very glamorous and very charismatic to them. And they're just so attracted. You just shine. You're like a fairy. You're like the queen. You're like angelic, but basically alluring with a lot of charisma. This is how they're viewing. Very, you seem like very psychic too with the purples here to them. Like you're magical, basically. That's how they view you. So that's what in their mental state, when how they see the divine feminines. Um Now let's see emotions. Emotions. We've already touched upon that emotions, but we'll look at it in detail. Emotions of general emotional energy of the divine masculine. Seven of Cups. See, it's cups, but it's about confusion. And for me, whenever I see this card from this particular deck, this is someone who has many options and opportunities, but they've turned their back on it. They cannot decide. They cannot choose. At the same time, they're not seeing the opportunities at the back. I feel like this is the also the represents the help from the spirits, from guides, from their own guides, from their own higher self, but they're just not seeing it, and they're confused at the moment. Okay, so generally they're confused. I feel like their emotions feels like scattered at the moment. So what this is about? I'll try and pick one card here. What this is about? Okay, the Moon. It's because all of the secrets that they've been keeping, it's been like haunting them. I feel like they're almost having like, it's almost like a sleepless night. This is just someone that's just worn out and tired. If you're looking at the image of this deck, of this card here, but the Moon is about secrets. The moon is about intuition. The moon is about, I feel like it's because they haven't expressed something. I feel like this is also connected to the full moon coming, full moon in Aries, soon. But they feel very challenged because it's a 5 energy, 5 plus 0, 5, and it's because of the things that they've been hiding. I feel like, yeah, my spirit guide's telling me that they've been hiding their imperfections for quite a long time. So it just feels like they've been living a lie. That's also what I'm getting. So that was what this is about. What else? What is this moon card about? Could also be about cycles. Like this is a cycle that just need to cycle through. But this is the last card from this deck. They just need to trust their gut when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to their feelings. Because that's what will lead them through their darkness. Okay? Emotionally, when trying to know what they truly feel, trying to know who it is that they really love, if they're confused with that, they just need to trust their gut, because that's what they will guide. That's how they will be guided through this darkness here. Okay. They also feel are guided to look beyond the obvious, to know the truth of things. So what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's choose one more card. What is this moon card is about? What's really going on behind the scenes of the emotions of the divine? Oh my god. I got the High Priestess of Earth. Because in their gut, deep within their intuition, this is the Queen of Pentacles here. you, the divine feminines, is what's really in their heart, deep within, and they might be rejecting or resisting is the right term, resisting to look within. But deep within them, deep within this, all these secrets, this facade, whatever this is, deep within them, we have the high priestess of earth. It is the Queen of Pentacles to me. I mean, come on. It's still very challenging. It's very challenging energy. They feel very challenged right now. They needed to take care of their health too. Some of them might not be taking care of their health and their body. That's what they need to do. Yeah, they just need to eat well, get rest, and connect with earth for them to be able to calm their mind, calm their body, so that they won't have that anxiety, so that they can feel and think clearly. They need to be mindful right now. That's also the message here, and I feel like that's what their guides are helping them. Their guides are helping them through that. So this is very interesting reading. I love doing it like this because I'm surprised to myself. Let's see what else is their feelings towards the divine feminines. Pick it from this deck. What are their feelings towards the divine feminines? Just to confirm that. Still find it hard to shuffle because of my injury with my finger. Fairy tales. This is the abandonment card here, which is the Five of Pentacles. See, letting go, detachment, and moving on. I feel like the divine masculines have tried to detach from the divine feminines, and I feel like most divine feminines that are watching this, you've tried to detach yourself. You've tried to let go, but by focusing on yourself. And divine masculines kind of feel hopeless. They are submerged in the water. See, they're currently in the Six of Cups energy when they're connecting to you. These two people here are submerged in emotions, in water, and sometimes if you're too much in the water, that's what's causing this confusion with the Seven of Cups here. But some sort of, they feel like they've been left out in the cold. The divine masculines are feeling that now. But I feel like before, it's the energy of the divine feminines being left, being abandoned, but now the divine masculines feels that now. Yeah, they feel they cannot move on at the moment. They feel like the divine feminines, whether you've done it or not, but that's how they're perceiving and they're feeling it. They feel like you've detached and you've let go of them. But I feel like that's what you should be doing anyway, divine feminines. That's how it should be anyway. Healthy detachment and healthy letting go by starting from self-love. But how they're perceiving is this. Okay, you've detached now. That's what they feel. Right. Well, that's what they think. It's connected to their mental state, this. So their emotions and their emotions, their feelings towards you, what they're thinking about is you. So it's like in their mental state and their emotional state, which is feelings towards you, divine feminines, are on the same page at the moment. Okay, so let's see how this will change in the future. Any changes in the future, in the near future, for the energies of divine masculine in general, and it changes possibilities, changes in the future. For divine masculines. Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. This is like the 1111 twin flame card. And as you all know, this probably all know, this is also about harmony. This is also about that coming together, that celebration. So it's possible. This can still change based on the energies, but it's possible. Look, this is someone who's been through a lot, a wounded warrior, but now they're rising from the ashes like a phoenix here, the divine masculine. So this is very promising in the future. It's like they're coming out of these dark energies that they're in. And we have the sun. This is like coming back. It's very positive in the future. I mean, I don't want to pick any more cards after that. With the sun card here, this is illumination. Look, we have here the moon, currently, at the moment. Now, this is a challenging energy with secrets and all that. But we have here the sun. We have been illuminated. After this darkness is this light. The light at the end of the tunnel. This 1111 card is coming together. Divine masculine rising from the ashes. They almost like it's almost like they need to be burned, and they need to go. It's like when they choose like their soul path, their soul contract here. They chose it the hard way, because that's how because they want to transform. This is almost like a rebirth. Okay, endings. And then we have here the sun card. This is like coming together. This could be children, but this is about transformation, or this is coming back. It's like representing the divine feminine's inner child and divine masculine's inner child. It's almost like when you come back together, coming back, it's like a fresh start, a youthful energy, feeling that youthful giddiness energy. So that's very positive in the future. Now, what I also want to get an advice on what the divine feminines needs to focus to right now. What do you need to focus to right now in order for this to help your divine masculines? Advice for divine feminines: you need to change your ways. Something about change. It's also about the rebirth here too, with the Scorpio energy here, death and rebirth. And look, we have here the sun. And we have here the sun card. I always see this death card, and I always focus on this. After this death, after this change, is like this enlightenment. The sun card here, like a new beginning. What else? Change your ways in regards to, it could be your belief that if you believe your divine masculine will always cheat on you, will always be deceptive of you, will always lie, then that's what will happen. You need to change your belief when you look at your divine masculines. If you still haven't forgiven them, if they've done you wrong, you need to change that. Or if you're the one who you've not been very honest to yourself, you need to be able to get out of this energy and be truthful. The Seven of Swords here. What else? Be fully authentic. That's what you need to change for the divine feminines. What else is the advice for divine feminines? Take back your own power. This is the Empress energy. This is the energy of the divine feminines. These divine feminines representing the divine feminine energy. Be in that. The Empress card is, to me, it's almost very similar to the Queen of Pentacles here as the mother. This because I focus on the swan here. This is like the soulmate also. This is the feminine, as we see here. This is the Venus. Also Venus energy, gentle, open, receptive. But at the same time, you step into your power. Take back your power by not chasing your divine masculine, not doing anything like that, not doing anything that you disrespecting yourself and your own self-worth. That's what I'm getting. So that's how you take back your power. You set your boundaries. You change your ways. That's the advice for the divine feminines. What else? Clarifiers for this card. Each card here. For the death card, we have your rescue in reverse. No one needs rescuing. Okay? You don't need to be rescued by your divine masculine as much as you don't need to rescue your divine masculine. Okay? In reality, no one really needs rescuing. We're only here to support each other. So you don't think that you can change them. They will only change if they choose to change within their own self. Change yourself so that you will mirror that back to your divine masculine. Okay? It's not about fixing them. We should be changing that beliefs. One ring circus, if you need to focus on yourself right now, if you need to go through this on your own right now, do it. If you need that to balance yourself, do it. You see, we have already 15 and the 16. But it's almost like the divine feminine's energy. She's just staying at the top. She's just on her throne and not really bothered so much. Doing her own thing, even though because this is for twin flames that are in separation right now. That's clear. Let's see what else, because I feel guided to look at it in the book. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. You can achieve anything. You are fully capable, divine feminines. So do whatever it is you need to do to be able to feel this energy, because you're very capable, whether you believe it or not. What else is about clarifier for this Empress card here? Okay, it's currently in the winter right now, but soon this ice will melt. Okay, there's a deep freeze right now for a reason. Divine masculines are learning their own lessons. You divine feminines are learning your own lessons at the moment. There's this energy of deep freeze for a reason. Okay, it's currently deep freeze. You yourself, divine feminines, needs to go within to be able to have this change within you. This is a time to put all your arguments on ice. If you feel like you need to attack and you need that explanation from your divine masculines, this is not the time. It's time to put all your arguments on ice and work on forgiveness. It's not easy, but that's the way. Self-care is the most important activity now. There's a highlight of self-care with the health of the divine masculine needing to rest, but at the same time, divine feminines, you too need to take care of yourself. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage, rest, and dream. This is both of you, divine masculines, divine feminines, need to rest right now, because I feel like this is just a preparation. This separation stage for the twin flames, I feel like this is just, both of them just needs to rest for that upcoming whatever mission that they meant to do together. But in that resting stage, it's not like they're stuck. They're reflecting, they're transforming within, both the divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay? It's not yet ready to bloom, this connection. But remember, in the future, it's blooming in the future with the Sun card here. It's radiant, transformed, the Divine Masculine being transformed on this Four of Wands here, which is the foundation. Okay? So, I hope this resonated with you, and thank you so much for watching. Yeah, this song I'll link, I'll put the details down below. Okay.